Welcome to the Buccaneers Observer. This is Ralph Phillips. What's going on, guys? What's up, MK? Al? Mr. Bundy? How is it going? What's up, Adam? Happy Taco Tuesday. Is it taco? I had tacos yesterday. Ooh. Daniel, what's going on? Man, I tell you, I don't know what to think of the NFL sometimes, man. Mr. Robinson, howdy. Did y'all hear that the NFL rule changes committee, the owners meeting, whatever, two things. They're changing the kickoff rules. Going to do that XFL stuff. Now you're also not allowed to do a surprise onside kick. You have to announce it. You can only do 2 per game, and they can only be in the fourth quarter. It's like, what are they doing? Exactly, Adam, exactly. Flag football. Yeah, that brings us to the next one. They implemented the hip drop rule as a penalty, a 15-yard personal foul penalty. I don't know what's going on, man. It's like every year they keep making it worse and worse and worse. This is going to be a disaster. It's going to be a disaster. Now, I think honestly, they're not going to enforce it this year that much. It's going to be more of a fines afterwards. You know, they're going to say, oh, this was, but, you know, I don't think on the field they're going to, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see in preseason. In preseason, they're going to throw flags like crazy, you know, but it's ambiguous. You can't. I mean, I've been watching football for 50 years. I had never heard of the hip drop tackle until 2 years ago, maybe 3. But then, the announcers started making a big deal about it. So the NFL was like, woo, and the lawyers are all like, we're going to sue. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. I don't understand what they're trying to do to football. It's just insane. It's insane. Dylan, what's up, man? 7-on-7 flag football. I know, right? That's how it feels. That's where it's headed, man. That is where it's headed. It's sad, too, because I don't know. I'm old school. I like the toughness of football. I've always respected football because it was, kids look up to that stuff, and they're, you want to be tough and you want to be, fight through pain. And one of my favorite quotes of all times is Vince Lombardi saying that fatigue makes cowards of us all. And it's true, 100%, man. I've been to the points where, I've just fatigued out. You can't even lift your arms anymore. And you just want to quit. You just quit. And I've seen guys just quit because they're just too tired. I mean, you see it in boxing all the time, UFC. I will sit there, hey, what's up, Romeo? Yeah, that's what we're complaining about. Sam, how's it going, brother? In boxing and UFC, me and Molly will watch it, and all the time I can tell when guys are starting to gas out. And when they gas out, that's when you know the fight's done. You're like, oh, this guy ain't going to make it. He didn't train well enough. That's a big thing, especially with the UFC. And boxing. Boxing is hard. Boxing is hard. Boxing is probably one of the physically hardest sports in the world. I tell you what, if you don't believe me, go on a punching bag. Set a timer for 3 minutes and punch that bag for 3 minutes. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't punch for 3 minutes straight. I don't care how tough you are. Unless you train for months, you cannot hit a punching bag for 3 minutes straight. But anyhow, but that's something I've always respected about football is, it was about toughness, fighting through pain, getting, building your body up to where you can handle 4 hours of hard hits and running people down and chasing the ball and all that good stuff. Now, soccer those guys can run. Those guys have got great endurance, but it's not the same. If you get hit, it takes your energy out. And these guys get hit and they get up and they do it over and over and over again. I got a lot of respect for them. Man, they're just trying to take all that up. What's up, Jason? Fatigue makes cowards of us all. Yes, it sure does, man. It's one of those things you can watch football teams too. We'll watch the all 22, and sometimes you can tell when teams are not conditioned well. It'll start in the fourth quarter. You'll start seeing them gassing out. I think it's one of Vita Vea's biggest problems right now. He's just not being conditioned well. I appreciate that, Sam. Best Bucs channel, always good vibes. Yeah, but I lost out to Buck What You Heard on the content creators voting. I didn't know it was happening, or I would have told you guys sooner. Molly sent me the link, and I was like, oh, look, they're voting on Twitter for content creators. I put the word out, but it was a little late. Ended up losing to him. It was like 70-30. I got whooped. Yeah, Dave, this is true. David did hate Canales from the get-go. Did not like him. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That's right. Mike Tyson. Hey, say what you think what you want about the guy. I used to love Mike Tyson, man. I mean, I've been watching boxing all my life, and Mike Tyson was just a once-in-a-generation boxer. But he's actually a pretty wise guy, especially if you listen to him now. He's all about family and faith and all that good stuff. And he comes up with some very wise stuff. Very, very surprising. But that's a good one, man. When you get punched in the face, all your plans get thrown out the window. Vita Vea gets injured if he tries to condition himself. He used to chase guys down the first couple years. He would run down the field and chase guys down from behind. I haven't seen him do that in a couple years. He's got the wisdoms. Wisdom is the highest form of knowledge. Sam bringing it today. Yeah, it is. I actually went on a path of wisdom right before my 30th birthday. And they said that taking the path of wisdom is a lonely road. And it sure is, man. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a wise person or anything, but I studied to be wise because I used to be really, I didn't have any wisdom at all. But I started studying, read philosophy and all that good stuff. And it does really make it hard to talk to people, chit chat, I guess is the word. So I would suggest if you're a people person, don't take the path of wisdom. I used to be a people person. Now I have a hard time holding a conversation about the weather. What's up, Lucas? Man, I was worried nobody was going to show up today because yesterday. I think I'm going to switch it until we can get a schedule down. Instead of doing it on Mondays, I'm going to do it on Tuesdays. It seems like Mondays just. Molly has a meeting at 4:00, and a lot of times she doesn't get finished until after 5:20. She never knows how long it's going to last, and it just compresses it for me to try and get ready for the live stream. And plus, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I don't know if it's the pollen or what, but I've been blah. David Wright, yeah. Vita pancake and the whole left side of the Patriots line, yeah. Who changed Mike Tyson's life? Romeo? I can point to a couple people that I would suggest. His old trainer, for sure. His kids, definitely. He's really into his kids. And then, his 4-year-old daughter died. Oh, horrible. Horrible. It's just got caught up in what's up, Jason? Got caught up in a cable from a treadmill and ended up strangling. And Mike Tyson was like crying. He was tore up, man. But who is that, Mike Tyson? Who changed his life? Or who is that, Romeo? He's the most overpowered high school running back I've ever right? Watching him. If you look at his high school and college days, he was svelte. Nothing like the big guy he is now. It was like the last couple of years of his college days. He just blew up. A new center or guard? Definitely a center. Definitely a center, Lucas. I think that, I'm still holding out hope that Cody Mock can do a little bit better this year. But yeah, the center position, we got to get it locked down. It's right there. It's right there in the quarterback's face. We had way too many times last year where our center was just bowled over, plowed over, and Mayfield had no chance. Dana White, really? I did not know that. I saw there was a documentary out on Tyson. I want to watch it. Is that where you got that from, Romeo? Who's the best player on offense and defense? Defense, I got to go with Levante David. Just got to do it. If Shaq was still here, I'd say Shaq, just because I know he wasn't last year or the year before. But Levante's just, he's just always been solid. Always been, playing at that elite level no matter what. Just going. I mean, you've got Winfield coming on. He stepped in immediately. He was like a veteran. And you got Vita Vea, who I said the first year he was with the Buccaneers, I said this guy's got potential to be the best defensive lineman that's ever been. He could take Sapp's throne in Buccaneers if he wanted to. But I don't think he's really gotten any better. I think he's actually gone down every year. He got good because his first year he was really having a hard time focusing on the ball. He was having too much fun just slaughtering the guys in front of him. And he's really changed his playing style too. I think I said this during the season, but if you go back and look at Vita's tape for the first 3 years he was with us, 4 years, he always played about a yard off the ball. He would line up at least 2 or 3 feet off the ball, which most linemen line up right as close as they can, but he wouldn't. He would line up back, and I guess it was just so he could get that forward momentum going or whatever. But this year, I noticed he was lining up on the ball. So it's something they've changed about his play style. On offense, I got to go with Mike Evans. He's got to do it. The production's there, Baker Mayfield, I really like Baker Mayfield, but I don't think he's elite. I think he's got elite grit, but he's got some issues. Oh, it was Mike Tyson was saying Dana White. That is so cool, man. That's so cool. I like Dana White a lot. Nebraska's finest, yes, Levante. Levante is so underrated. I mean, everybody says that, but I don't even think just saying that brings the brevity to it. I mean, he's so solid, so good at so many things. I mean, block avoidance, he's elite at. Reading the plays, he's elite. Tackling, he's elite. I mean, he doesn't miss tackles. Very rarely does Levante miss a tackle. And he does that old school tackling too, where he plants his feet, drives through you, man. He uses the earth to tackle you. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Have you seen that documentary, Romeo, on Mike Tyson? I just found out about it a couple days ago. I don't know how long it's been out. Yeah, I'd go with Mike Evans over Wirfs. Again, just because Mike Evans has been doing it every year, ever since he's been here. Oh yeah, Mike Tyson with that, where he just stare the guys down. He'd follow them the whole time. I can't even do it. He was such a beast in the ring in the 80s and the early 90s. Oh, never seen anything like it. Marvin Hagler is like my favorite boxer of all time, but Mike Tyson is like one that I would go. There's just no in Mike Tyson's prime, nobody could beat him. Nobody today, nobody in the past. He was just a monster out there. Yeah, give Worth some time. I think Worth struggled this year going to left tackle. He had a much more difficult time than everybody really said. I mean, we pointed it out here watching all 22, but I don't know how much of it was coaching. You know, I've never liked our offensive line coaches. You know, since Arians brought them in. I'm glad they're in Carolina now. Worse is still. What's up, MH? Top 5: John Lynch, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, Levante David. Oof. Mike Allstott. Evans, Worth, LVD, AWJ, then Mayfield or White or Diaby. Yeah, once you get down, you got Evans, Worth, Levante, Antoine, and then it's just like and Vita. I would say Vita. And then you're just kind of like, everybody's just a guy, you know? But I think that's how Todd Bowles likes it. I don't think Todd Bowles likes superstars. Evans, yeah. Should I get a Josh Freeman jersey? They'll probably pay you to get them. I almost bought one for Molly as a joke. They had them on sale for like $5. It's like hard to pass that up. But I was mad at Josh Freeman. Josh Freeman did the Buccaneers dirty. You don't think he could beat Tyson Fury in his prime? Wow. You've got 2 Josh Freeman jerseys? Oh, man. Roman's the Gypsy. We've got draft. Yeah, I'd go with Mike Evans, best player in offense for the Buccaneers. You got a home and an away jersey. You covered all the bases. Hey, keep it. It might be a collector's edition with them. It was so bad what they did to him at the Vikings. That was embarrassing. And then, he ends up going I think he went to the Canadian Football League. Didn't last there either. He had some problems, man. He had some issues. I was so, gosh, in that Green Bay game in 2010, when he came in his first start and we were in our creamsicles, I was like, oh my gosh, we found our franchise quarterback. And then the rest of that year, he just killed it. He killed it. And then he started off 2011, killing it. And then it just blew up. Poor Josh. I thought he was going to be with the Buccaneers for a long, long time. Mike Evans is a beast, man. Yeah, I think that's going to change this year, Robinson. Otten is definitely not going to he's not going to be Mr. 100% this year. Guarantee you that. That was so weird last year. I've never seen anything like it before. And again, I think it was kind of a Canales in above his head. And he was just like, I'm just going to put Otten out there as a 6th lineman every snap. But I think we're going to see more of Payne and Otten, 2 tight end sets. I think I still haven't got a chance to look at any Kansas all 22 to see what our offensive lineman or offensive coordinator is going to be throwing at us. So. Well, Romeo, Tyson used to fight those big guys too, and they would try to lean on him, and he would in the clinch, he was hard to clinch because he had those short punches, and those big guys would try to lean on him and he would just lay them out. But that was back in his glory days. Around the mid-90s, he started, I don't think he cared about boxing anymore. Oh, yeah, Sean King. Oh, my gosh, yeah. Have you seen how big he is now? He's huge. He's like an offensive lineman. I mean, he's just huge. I'd like to see more out of Otten as far as routes and getting the ball thrown his way. Otten, I think, was the most improved player. Him and Gedeke. Gedeke did great, but I think that was more of a moving up. But Otten, his blocking year before last, 2022, was atrocious. Atrocious. I mean, he got blowed up all the time. He was a big factor in why our running game was so horrible in 2022. And in 2023, he was out on the field all the time. I mean, he was blocking a lot, and he improved quite a bit in his blocking. He wasn't the best, but he wasn't bad either. But Gedeke really improved. I think that was more of a, putting him back at his natural position instead of having that big old guy stuck in between the center and the tackle. He had such a hard time maneuvering in that little space, man. But he did really good out there on the right tackle. That was before Winston got LASIK eye surgery. Don King, oh my gosh. What's happening to him? Is he still around? I haven't followed boxing a whole lot lately. Jason, I do not know. My assumption is we are going to go hard at edge rushers. If we can move up, I think we will. But I think that's what we're shooting for. I could see us trading a third round to move up. I like the Rocky movies, not the Creed movies. I don't know. Movies anymore I think I've talked about it on here before. It's all about the production, and not the stories of the characters anymore. It kind of got in a backseat. I love the Rocky movies when they came out. And I think I've said this before. Sylvester Stallone has got the first movie he ever made was called Paradise Alley. Great movie. It's kind of a Rocky movie. I think it's, it was kind of like a he did that film Paradise Alley, and then he was like, oh, hey, this is a really cool idea. Let's do it with boxing, because Paradise Alley was about wrestling. But it was basically the same movie. But it's really good. If you like Sylvester Stallone, man, check out Paradise Alley. If you like those good, feel-good comeback, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, the good guys win type movies. Yeah. Center from Oregon. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to move up that high, though, but I heard that guy's going to go quick, right? Southpaw was good. Is that one of the Creed movies? Was that Rampage? I can't believe you're going to go on date night instead of come to the live stream. I appreciate you stopping by, though, man. Oh, gosh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, the Buster Douglas. But you could see it. When Tyson went out there, his mom had just died. That was in Japan, right? Didn't the fight happen in Japan? And you could see Tyson just kind of shuffled out there. And right away, I used to have parties for boxing matches, especially for Mike Tyson. And we all went, what's wrong with Mike? And then he just kind of sat there, and Buster Douglas just whooped up on him. But yeah, that was one of the biggest upsets in sports. Get a quarterback. Do you think we will, Jason? I think we might in the later rounds, just like as a filler. But, we got Mayfield signed for a few years, 2 years at least. I could see us shooting for a quarterback in 2 years, maybe next draft. But I don't know, You never know with these guys, man. A teeny argument of whether or not we should a top edge. Whether we should or whether we will. The big question is, should we go for an edge rusher or an offensive lineman? Preferably a center. The way I'm seeing it, though, is we filled in all the spots that we've kind of had vacancies, except for edge. To me, it just looks like we're targeting edge in the draft. We got some backup offensive linemen. We got our safety. We've already got inside linebackers that can play. Whether they're going to be good or not, it's a different story. We do have Marquise Watts. We've got Yaya, and we've still got JTS. But I think, just from the looks of things, we didn't get any other edge rushers in the free agency or anything. So I think they're going to shoot for it in the draft. Dallas will take him. Yeah, Dallas. If he's there, Dallas will take him because Dallas loves their offensive linemen. I'm always a big fan of trading up, especially when we're down at 26. I'd be thrilled to death if we traded up. We never do. We always trade down, if anything. Trade or take best available. Yeah, Dallas will snag him for sure. Steelers need a lot, although they're packing up. They've done a lot in free agency. Where were y'all arguing at? Are y'all offline arguing? Light was talking high on Watts. I liked Marquise Watts from what little bit we saw. He seemed like a playmaker. But then again, let a guy go out there, play a full game, and then we'll have a little bit more information on him. Yeah, Adam, I think so too. I wouldn't say he's a bust, but he's just a guy. He had his opportunity to be the starter, and he kind of didn't do much with it. Pew to Scott. What's up, Mr. Gotti? How you doing today? I started making a draft let me see. You only see I got Adisa Isaac, Darius Robinson, Chris Braswell, James Williams, Jake Frazier, Audric Estime. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Chop Robinson, Leatu Latu. That's a fun name to say, if that's how you say it. Leatu Latu. Christian Haynes, Max Melton, Javon Baker, Will Shipley, Trey Taylor, Dallas Gant, Malachi Corley, Jared Vars. As far as edge rushers, we got Jared Vars, Leatu Latu, Chop Robinson, Chris Braswell, and Adisa Isaac. Now this is not complete by any means. I'm still getting the list together from all the notes. Tom sent me a whole bunch of guys. You like the quarterback from Tulane, Romeo? Wow. Yeah, I think JTS he's a good rotational guy, you know. Worse was a trade up? Okay. Who's the quarterback from Tulane? I guess I could just look it up, huh? Michael Pratt. I'm gonna put him on the list. Tulane, huh? Need to move this so we can see it better. There we go. No, I'm not doing all fancy. Get some color going here. Bold it. Color. Do it. Yeah, can't read that. Ugh. There we go. We'll do yellow. Had a nice 7-round draft today. How'd he do it? You drinking a beer right now? Okay, I got one beer, okay. Left over from the playoffs. I need to drink it. If you're drafted in the first and not a starter, you're a bust. That's a good point. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Frank Gore Jr. Yeah, that'd be nice. That's funny, Scott. Yeah, just get a whole team of nepotism. How did Mr. Bucks Nation do his draft today? Did he do a site? Because that's what I was looking to do. You know how you do like a pre-fantasy football draft, the mock drafts for fantasy football. Do they have sites where you can do NFL drafts? Tulane beat USC. What? You know what? I will, okay. Let me go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. It is hot in here. It's hot in this room, man. And the computer's going to overheat. Let's go. Oh, you know what? I lied. I've got two. Instead of one, I got two. Okay. So. Oh, he just shared his picks. Okay. Yeah, see, I want to do where we can all vote on it. Yeah. You know, and have like a real mock draft. Simulator. How about that? Pro Football Network. Is that going to be? Tampa Bay. Let me see if I can. Chop Robinson. Is he going to fall that far? Yes, Adam, as it stands right now, we are going to do a live stream on draft night. Let me see. Inner draft. Fast. Let's see how this works. Okay, round one. Oh, man, that's fast. Woo! What is that? We got 3 trade offers already. Wow. How much time do we get? Doesn't say. Jackson Powers Johnson is available. Oh, man. Chop Robinson is available, too. Oh, let's see. Okay. It doesn't, there's no, yeah, let me show you all what I'm looking at. There's no, like, time limit from what I can see. All right, let me start over. Let's try this. Okay. We'll do Tampa Bay. Let's do all 7 rounds. Should we do normal or fast? Romeo, you want a quarterback, right? I just don't see us drafting a quarterback. It's not high. Mims or Barton? MH? What? You think this is? Straight up draft. Mississippi. Scott. Yeah. If they play for Mississippi, we'll take them. That's a good question, okay? Don't know. We'll have to wait till draft week gets closer. I'm trying, Romeo. Y'all made me self-conscious about the whole chat. MH wants a wide receiver. Adam does not want a quarterback. Oh, okay. I'll type it out. Ralph. Yeah, I saw it the first trade. I was like, what? They're trading like 4 picks. to move up 5 spots. I said, eh. See, I've never done any of these simulators. MK wants a center. You and Mr. Robinson are on the center bus. 6'7" wide receiver. Good grief. Oh, so yeah, because when you sent me that email, I don't recall you wanting a draft early or a quarterback draft early. I see. This is my first year really like paying attention to the draft and the thing. It's because of you guys. Y'all excited about it. Gets me excited about it. Okay, it's going to get blacked out drunk. We draft a center. But then you'd miss it. No. You know what? On draft night, I'll probably be a little tipsy myself. Oh, man, it tastes so good. I haven't had one since the playoffs. Now, see, I think an edge rusher. Cornerback. I don't know. I think we're happy with our cornerbacks. Not that I'm happy with them, but I think they are. Okay, let's do the select draft speed. Should we go normal or fast? There's only one pick on Thursday night. Yeah, and they might trade it, and we might not even get a pick. Let's do fast. All right. Here we go. Boom. And bam, 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 bam. Here we go. All right. We're gonna let's reject all the trades. That's a crappy one anyway. Oh. 2025, don't care about that. Reject. All right. We got Chop Robinson here. Chop's here. That'd be my vote. I do not see. Oh, Phoenix is there. Kool-Aid McKinstry already got taken. Oh, Jackson Powers Johnson got taken. Last draft I just did, he was still available. All right, guys. I would go with Chop. Barton. Okay. I'm going to make a poll. Here's the question. Who should we draft? Who should we draft in first? Okay, we got Chop Robinson. If you got somebody in mind, Nate Wiggins, let me know. I think I can get 4 people. Somebody said Barton. David, you want Barton? Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Don't look like it. Looks like he's still available. Let's see. Is there a way to search? Oh, there it is. Oh, right up front. Yeah, he's still available. Okay. We're going to make this truly democratic. All right. So we got Chop Robinson, Nate Wiggins. So well, there's a good possibility we're going to get Chop Robinson, man. It's like a lot of the mocks I've seen, he falls to us. I think there's a good possibility we get Chop Robinson. I mean, the draft is still a little bit away. Anything can happen. Oh, Trotter's a Mike. You think Eagle's going to snag him? Hey, what's up, D? Long time no see. Where you been hiding, man? Or woman, I should say. How come you don't like Chop, D? They give us 2 seconds and 2/3 if we traded down. I didn't really like any of those trades. We only had 2. One of them had 3 for 2025. I don't care about that. We're trying to pick now. Okay. Is there a way to set a time limit on this thing? Oh my gosh. I can't see the whole poll. All I got is one. All I got is Graham Barton. Did everybody see the poll? And it's got 4 people in it? Oh, here we go. Okay. Man, Graham Barton's winning, y'all. What? Whoever's got Barton has probably got 5 accounts on here, voter. Who was it that said they wanted Barton? Adam cheating. Adam, you cheating, man? It makes things. Chop's name sounds better than his. I don't know a thing about the guy. D just doesn't get the feeling, that's all. No Chop for her. Trotter looks like the best linebacker in the draft. Really? Get it. Edge, center, guard, safety, and 2 cornerbacks. Man, nobody likes Chop. No. Trotter is projected to go in the 2nd. According to this, anyhow. Where is he? Yeah, he's 88th. That's a 3rd, actually. Barton is instant run game for 10 yards. Wow. So Barton's always available. Robinson's available in about half of them. And Oregon Center's available in about a 3rd. Huh. Okay, so we're going with... Looks like we're going with Barton. Oh, no, Chop just pulled in the lead. All right, guys. It's going back and forth. All right, I'll give it another minute or 2. That flipped. Barton was in the lead there quite a bit. That's Al right there. Al's doing his voodoo. Oh, 10 years. Oh, okay. I thought that was a typo, so I just said 10 years. I will. I'm going to look up his running game highlights. We'll look it up. Is there any way to get? I don't ever want to see the news. When I want to see the news, I'll go look for the news. I hate to open up with a browser, you know. And my phone does that too. I know you can turn it off. I like to, keep up with the news. But man, they send me all kinds of stuff. What was I doing? Okay. We were going. Oh, yeah. Looking at highlights on Barton. This is the first time I've heard of him. He's from Duke. Okay, I got a thing here. Y'all want to watch it? I'll probably get a copyright strike, but oh well. All right, let's pick Barton, right? No, wait. Who won? Oh, Chop Robinson. Okay, we're going to end the poll. Chop Robinson won. Oh, he's Duke. He's Oregon Center. Got confused. All right. Boom. Okay. That's not a bad trade there. We're gonna reject it though. We're not gonna do any trading. Okay. Graham Barton. Chop is the only one I've heard going to us. All the rest of those people. Al, Adrian Cooper, Mason McCormick, Ronaldo Green, Cornelius Johnson, Frank Gore, Devin Leary. I haven't heard any of those guys going to us. That's funny, David. Okay. We got a second round here. Who we want? Braswell? We already got an edge guy, though. Adrian Cooper is very one-dimensional. Okay, who do we take second round? Okay, I think you do that anyhow, don't you? We don't need to draft a center for that. Oh, by the way, thanks for peer pressuring me into this, man. It was delicious. I actually feel a lot better. It's like clearing out my sinuses. So we don't want another edge. Braswell, we don't want, right? What about Rakestraw? Ooh, Cansey. You know, I keep forgetting about Cansey. I like Cansey. I think Cansey's got a lot of potential. Rakestraw? All right. What, I can't do another poll? Oh, here we go. BB? Okay. Enos Rakestraw Jr. Cooper Beebe. Here's a hint. Pick the positions you want, and that will eliminate all the edge rushers that you don't want to pick. Oh, man. That sounds like a good deal, MK. Devondre Sweat. Okay. We need one more. One more. Anybody got anybody they want? BB. Cooper BB. Max Melton. Rutgers. I think we had him on the list, didn't we? Yep. Max Melton's on the list right here. Peyton Wilson. Linebacker. Oh man, now we got too many. We got a bunch of people coming in. Christian Haynes, yeah, we had him on the list too. Dominique Pooney. I do not know if they're available. David? Anybody want Melton on the list? We got one more spot for the poll. Offense. Here we go. Do we want to drill down? Tackle, guard, center? Zach Frazier. What quarterbacks are left? We've got Rakestraw. He's on the list. Max Melton. I did not put him on the list because we already had a cornerback on there. I could put him on there. Chris Abrams-Drain. But Rakestraw and Melton both were on our list. Christian Haynes. Frazier. No, he's gone. Christian Haynes. He's gone. Yep. Baltimore got him. Any kickers or punters? Rakestraw's not a Todd Bowles. Oh, I went back and I watched our All 22 review of the Texans to see if I could find that Thomas standing out. No, I did not. But I did notice that he played all over the field. So he's definitely a Todd Bowles cornerback. Brandon Fisk. He's available. You want him on the poll? Dominique Pooney. I feel like I need to have a poll. Dominique Pooney's on there. We'll go with Dominique Pooney. Fisker. I should probably have put center from Georgia. Uh-oh. Al's lagging at a crucial point. MK's yelling at me. Just make the poll. Oh, that's the guy, Cedric Van Pard. Okay. Maybe he'll be available in the third. Yeah, he's still Cedric Van Prangrainer. Prangrainer. He's 73rd. We'll see if he's available in the third. Yeah, he was all over the field. He was playing nickel. He was playing cornerback. Looked like he played safety a couple times. Yeah. Bowles is really going for that speed stuff. "16 seconds ain't too bad. I'll just try to slow down. I'll start talking slower. Hey, everybody. Trade our new third to move up for Keon Coleman. Yeah, me too, Adam. I'm kind of surprised that people aren't more excited about Paul coming over. Looks like the Jets' defense is kind of not going to be that good next year. They lost a lot of players, kind of like the Bills. Enid is slow. What are you on your phone, MK? Jets are a mess, yeah. I really thought they were going to do something good. Let's see, we played them in 2022, I think. And I watched the All 22. And I liked them so much that I ended up watching a couple games of their All 22. They were just fundamentally sound. And the quarterback, I think that was his first year, maybe a second. He needed some work. And I thought he would get better and maybe even sit behind Aaron Rodgers. He ain't the guy. It looks like they might have missed their window. I don't know. Yeah, their D is solid. But I mean, they played really good fundamental football. Really, everybody was in position, everything. They just quarterback situation has really been biting them. Right. Yeah, I saw Kennedy Jr. was gonna announce. He was announcing his vice president pick Apparently, he's running for president. He'd never be president. I mean, I don't, but the voice thing is just, humans are weird. People wouldn't vote for him just for that. But I saw people talking about Aaron Rodgers was going to be his vice president pick. I was like, what? He didn't, but. A-Rod is overrated? Is that A-Rod from baseball or Aaron Rodgers from the Jets? Oh, Cooper Beebe. Oh, what's going on here? Y'all better vote. Everybody's voting for Beebe. Got 100% of the votes. I guess we want an offensive lineman. Huh? All right, I'm going to end it. We're going with Cooper Beebe. Boom. All right. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty. Oh, Brandon Fisk. Nope. Reject. Will Shipley. All right. I think that, oh man, the Chargers took Cedric Van Pran Granger. The Stinky Devils. Thought for sure he was going to fall to us. All right. Who do we like from here? Anybody? Could you imagine doing this on the clock? What do they get, 7 minutes now? I'd be sweating it. I sweat it in fantasy football. I'm always like, it does get hectic. You're like, Fisk. Everybody likes Fisk. Third round. Braden Fisk. You don't think so, David? You never know. Should we draft a player who loves to get wasted alive? We already tried that. Didn't work out too good for us. Josh Freeman. Fisk, then Ronaldo Green. Should we just go with Fisk? Everybody good with Fisk? Johnny Wilson. Wide receiver. Is he that? He's not that 6'9" guy, right? Six 6'7". He's 6'7". Dang. Remember, you probably want to fight him, wouldn't you? Yeah, family's good, MK. I appreciate you asking. Yep, everybody's doing good. Yeah, that Johnny Wilson, he's 6'7". Yeah, I was hoping that this would have a clock on it, so we'd have to be quick about it. Thank you, MK. I appreciate that, brother. Okay, I'm gonna do the poll here. So far, we got Braden Fisk. I am in North Carolina, Adam. smack dab in the middle of Panthers territory. Although you wouldn't know it. Nobody around here has any Panthers gear or on their cars or nothing. I made a big deal about it a couple weeks ago that I actually saw a guy walking out of Walmart with a Panthers jersey on. And I tried to run up and talk to him, but I couldn't make it. Okay. It might just be because they stink. But still, man, you can't just be a bandwagon fan, right? Okay, I'm going to put Johnny Wilson on the poll. And the fact that he's 6'7". Defensive tackle. Y'all want a defensive tackle? All right, need one more. Oh, you're in Salisbury? I am right outside Jacksonville. Not Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, North Carolina. Do we have anybody? So y'all are good with just taking the one edge, huh? All right, I'm going to put this cornerback on here. Missouri. Okay. Here we go. Got 5 minutes. I think we all know it's going to be fist, right? Light grabs a kicker in round 2. How far away is Salisbury? I'm still new to the whole North Carolina thing, so I'm constantly having to look up how far away things are from me. Oh, you're in here in Charlotte. A few hours away. Do you ever see anybody, Adam, walking around with Panthers gear on? Jerry Rice's son? Oh, he's got a son in the draft too? Is his last name Rice? Brendan? Brendan Rice. Wow, yeah. I can't believe I haven't heard that. Romeo. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, the girls just got back and I hear them crying. Adam says, we do not need a wide receiver. Malachi Corley or Malik Washington. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, Adam. I don't think I lived in Southern Virginia and I saw more Redskins fans than I do here. Seeing Panthers fans. I mean, that's Jerry Rice is incredible wide receiver. Good. No, that's not y'all. It's either me or YouTube freezing up. We've had some internet connection issues. Anaya Smith out of Texas. Do I have him? Nope. I'll put him on the list. All right, let me check the poll. Boom, boom. Oh, a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. It looks like we're getting Brandon Fisk. Braden Fisk. Let's do it. Molly's home. Yay. We're doing mock draft. So far, we picked up Chop Robinson, Cooper Beebe, and Braden Fisk. Dang, did we pick? Do we have 2 third-round picks? Huh. I thought we only had the one. All right, who do we want? MK got me drinking. It's his fault. '89 and '94. It's showing 92 and 125. Is this site not up to date? Ronaldo Green. Oh, he's already been taken. Where'd he go? Yep. Went to the Seahawks. The dirty, stinky birds. You're thinking 49ers. Yeah, I thought we didn't have a third, and then the Carlton Davis trade got us a third. I didn't know we had 2 thirds. I thought we didn't have a third until we did the trade. Thank you, MK. Oh. All right. We are still in the third. Pick 92. Is Kamara available? Yes. 188. You want to wait? You want me to put him on the poll? All right. Here's offense. I wish we could like enlarge the pick screen. No, don't miss Devin White at all. Okay, don't put him on the poll. Thaddeus Moss. So Randy Moss's kid was in the NFL. We need a wide receiver and a cornerback. So we haven't got a quarterback? Okay. Who do we want? Let's look at we got Chris Abrams, Drain, DJ James. Quarterbacks. Josh Newton. Any of these guys? We wasted a first on job. Al's been spamming his accounts. All of his guys have been winning. Okay. Linebackers, James Williams. Wide receivers. Johnny Wilson's still available. I'm gonna put him on the poll. Oh, yeah, I did see that. Jameis went to the Cleveland. Oh, did you see we signed Zach Triner today, too? I had no idea Thaddeus Moss. I tell you what, this stuff makes me feel so old. I'm waiting for grandkids to start coming into NFL. Williams is a safety, not a linebacker. Okay. Got Johnny Wilson. He's the only one on the board right now, or on the poll. This guy, Kareem Ahmad. I thought he was one we had on our list. Ahmadinejad. I'm glad we're not on the clock. We'd be losing all kinds of picks. James Williams, linebacker, Miami. You said he's a safety? To trade for Zach Wilson? No. Ooh. Yeah, aren't both of his kids coming in the NFL this year? Josh Newton, quarterback from TCU. Didn't we talk about him earlier? Oh, Audrey Estime. I'm going to put him on there because he's on our list. Notre Dame. Did you say that, Adam? How in the world? Where is this coming from? Zach Wilson is a Buck. Oh, he's still in the league, Thaddeus Moss. That's wild. Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, that's that's a tough one. But he did beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, so you know he got, twice, right? Rattler, Spencer Rattler. Let's do that. That's a cool name too. QB, South Carolina. All right, one more. He's 25 years old. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want him coming here, to be honest. I think it'd be a waste. He just doesn't have it. Yeah, that that's a good point, Molly. I mean, if you're gonna beat the goat twice, undefeated against the best ever, then I think that you should get consideration in here. He'll get it just because name recognition, playing for New York. All right, got the poll up. Oh, Tulane's quarterback. Man. Who was their quarterback? Williams? Michael Pratt. Yep, he's available. 114. He ain't going to last long. We might get him at 125. I'll put him on. Yeah, he was available. Yeah, I don't think Eli beat him. He just, yeah. Adam don't like Pratt. It's gonna be a fight between Tom and Adam. Oh, I did too. Tom Romeo, I was so mad. I was so mad because I wanted to be alive and be present to watch an undefeated season. And I was just so I was like, they went. What they go? What was it? 16, 17. They went like 19-0 and then lost to the Giants, who shouldn't even been in the playoffs. I was just like, oh no. People, somebody's voting for a cornerback. Cornerback. For Liafu. Liafu. Liuf. Linebacker. Marist. All right. Josh McCown's son's in the draft. He just retired from football like 2 years ago. And now he's a coach. Now, see, David, that's exactly how Light would draft. See, you're thinking. That's exactly how they would draft. He's an outside linebacker. He's not good there, but we think we can make him an inside linebacker. All right, guys, get your votes in. Hard to pass up a 6'7" wide receiver, though. Even if he's slow as a donkey. All right, remind me on the next round here. We already drafted a kicker, Molly. He was our first rounder. We channeled the Jason like. He ran a 4.56. Oh, I was thinking the wide receiver. Yeah, that's not bad for a linebacker, I guess. It's a kicker year. Me and Molly say that every year, all the time. That's from the that show. What was the name of it? It was about fantasy football. Great show. We loved it. What was the name of that show, Molly? But yeah, that one guy he drafted a kicker. The league, yeah. Didn't he do it like first overall or something because they talked him into it? They were like, it's going to be a kicker year. It was a great show, man. It's a shame they didn't do it any longer than they did. It was only like 3 or 4 seasons. That was good. That was good entertainment there. Oh, has anybody watched The Three Body Problem on Netflix? If you're into sci-fi. Oh, is that what they did? I thought they talked him into drafting a kicker. Yeah, that's not bad for a linebacker. I was thinking you were talking about the wide receiver. Can't make the deep throws. Yeah, we got to have deep throw guys. I like guys that can throw deep. But with Mike Evans on the team, you don't really need a good quarterback. I'll say it a gazillion times. Mike Evans made Johnny Manziel look like a NFL quarterback. Rampage! How was dinner, brother? You like guys that don't turn the ball over? Yeah. Jameis Winston was fun. I really enjoyed the Jameis Winston years just because he was just so entertaining. There was not a boring game when Jameis Winston was under center. Because if you're down by 30 points, there's a good possibility he could bring you back. But if you're ahead by 30 points, there's a good possibility he was going to throw 6 pick sixes. So he always made it entertaining. But man, he was a bad decision maker. The Alice Cooper burger from Rocket Brews. How was it? Yeah, James had a big arm. It used to make me so mad with, hey, Molly, can you bring me another beverage, please? I've got one left down there. Deshaun Jackson. He hated Jameis Winston, and he refused to catch balls from Jameis Winston. It used to make me so mad because Jameis would throw these pretty 50-yard bombs to him, and he just wouldn't catch them. I get so mad. Of course, we didn't know that they didn't like each other or that Deshaun didn't like him until after he left. And then the media was like, oh, yeah, by the way. I was like, why didn't you tell us that during the season, man? They were out of the Alice Cooper poison hot sauce. Well, that just doesn't make it worthwhile, does it? It is gray. Does it look blue? It's the same color as my beard. Fitzmagic, yeah, that was fun. Those first couple of games, I think it was about 4 games, he was just killing it. Fitzmagic. Yes. Hey, what's up, Black Mirror? Yeah, those are. I've really gotten spoiled with Evans and Godwin. Being able to box out defenders and stuff. I mean, Evans is a master. Absolute master. But I don't know if we'll ever see guys be able to do it like those two again. Yeah, Jameis couldn't see. I was really hoping to see him at New Orleans just light it up after he got that LASIK surgery, just because I was like, it would explain some of the bad decisions he made when he was with us. Because then you could go, guy couldn't see what was going on. So, okay, let's do this. Is this poll over with? We are going with Johnny Wilson, wide receiver, Florida State. Where'd he go? There he is. Johnny Wilson. Boom! We just threw everybody's draft order in a mess. Okay, so who was it we wanted? David? I was kind of disappointed in Palmer. I thought he was going to be a huge playmaker. I was really excited about him after watching him in the preseason. Then he just turned out to be kind of like a Scotty Miller. Hopefully, maybe things work. You know who I do like is that Raheem Jarrett. That guy, amazing. He had this ability to get open unexpectedly a lot, deep. Unfortunately, Mayfield never saw him, but yeah, when you're 6'7", you don't need to box guys at it. Ancient Rome. Yeah, there's that meme. Molly showed it to me a couple months ago, where somebody talked about. It said guys think about Rome at least once a day. I think it was ancient Rome, and she asked me about it, kind of jokingly. I was like, "Yeah, who doesn't?" I think we talked about it here on the podcast. Some of you, I think Al was like, "I never think about Rome," but there was a HBO series. I think it was called Rome. It was only one season. I think it was really good. I was very upset that they didn't show that anymore. Real life demonic possessions and exorcisms. Man. Don't read that before you go to bed. Oh, the Afu, that's right. Okay. There he is. Still available. We're going to get him. All right, everybody. I'm starting this poll. We still, okay, round 4. 4th round. We're going to do this one quick. Maurice. I don't think Molly heard me. So I'm going to put this poll up and then go grab my beverage. All right. David Moore was a sleeper. He didn't get enough playing time. We kept him on the practice squad too much, I thought. But he went to Carolina now. He's following Canales around. Yeah, I like our wide receivers. Yeah. Al never thinks of Rome. That's so wild. I don't know. I mean, somehow it just always creeps into my thoughts or my topic of conversation. Oh, I know. Gage. Injuries, man. It happens. Did he have concern with the way he caught balls coming out of college? I didn't know that. He made some good plays during preseason. I was really excited, man. Yeah, the parallels between us and they're very crazy. Very crazy. Okay. Oh. Dunze? No, he's not available. Somebody already got him. Oh, you're 4 episodes in. Okay, so it was 2 seasons. Yeah, it was good. Good, I liked it. He'll says, I ain't got time to think about Rome. Got to pay bills. That's hilarious. You like Chop? Well, we got him first round. We picked him up. Alvin Harper and David Moore are both on the same level. The Odyssey. Ow, come on. It's classic, man. That was way before Rome. Oh, Adunze went. Okay. Right, yeah, you can't teach speed, and he's got it. Okay. Got you, Dad. All right. That Audric Estime is still available. And somebody had put him on our list, so I'm going to put him back in our poll. Molly, you there? Okay, we've got a linebacker already, so I'm going to skip Tyron Hopper. And one more. Brandon Coleman. Let's do him. OG. TCU. All right. You think you found him on Twitter? Hey, I appreciate the good words you had for me on that content creator poll that James did, Mr. Bucs Nation. I appreciate that, man. I ended up losing. I didn't know a thing about it until Molly texted me. And she's like, oh, hey, look. Oh, the other beverage, there's only one left in there. Blues Miller's in here? Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Masters of the Air? Have to check that out. Has anybody seen the... Oh, you're giving the baby a bath? Well, I do appreciate it, Rampage. Yeah, so far, Blues, we got Chop Robinson, Cooper Beebe, offensive guard from Kansas State, Braden Fisk, defensive tackle from Florida State, and Johnny Wilson, 6'7", wide receiver from Florida State. Man, we're All of our guys are state colleges. Penn State, Kansas State, Florida State, Florida State. We are definitely products of Jason Light. Trotter Jr. I think we looked him up and he was he's gone. He was available for a while, but he's gone now. Has anybody watched The Three Body Problem? It's on Netflix. I'll grab a beer. Or a beverage, excuse me. Easier to find great talent at state versus universities? Why is that? No, we have not picked up a tight end. So far, we've gotten an edge, a guard, a defensive tackle, and a wide receiver. That's Blues. That's exactly what I think too. Yeah. Yeah, with all the linemen we picked up, and we've been filling in cornerbacks, safeties, secondary guys, retained wide receivers. I just feel like they're going to try and get edges in the draft. They might even go for two. Not a fan of Max Melton, huh? Yeah, they're not starting caliber offensive linemen. I was kind of sad that we'd lost not Stinney, but Leverett. I like Nick Leverett. I was actually surprised we didn't put him in last year. Yes, Leverett. So we need a cornerback, tight end, safety, inside linebacker. We don't have an inside linebacker. Oh my gosh, I thought we got a linebacker. We got one in the poll, right? Yeah, we got this guy. All right, I'm going to end the poll. Okay, so we're going with where's he at? There we go. Man, we're going way down for him. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. They're taking everybody. We're getting the scraps now. Pick 220. We need. What do we need? Oh no! Did I pick? Oh, yeah, that's it. I thought I picked the wrong guy. I wonder how many times that's happened in the NFL draft room. They accidentally picked the wrong guy. I thought Leverett was he was he filled in good when we put Gedeke, when we benched Gedeke. I mean, he wasn't elite or spectacular, but he was serviceable. TJ Tampa. Nope. We got to draft him, right? Man. Who picked him? He was picked 34th. Iowa State. Oh yeah, Rampage. Yeah, first thing I talked about. Oh man, I was so. I really can't believe the owners voted for that. I just really can't. I don't know, what are they doing? I don't understand. It's like they're trying to kill the sport. Something. I don't know. Right. He was a very low bar. Yeah, I mean, Leverett filled in and he did okay. So that's why I was kind of surprised they didn't start him back at left guard because, he did all right. But Steedy was the original starter, and then he got hurt, which that's why Gedeke had to play. And then Gedeke got hurt, and then that's when Leverett got to go in. He did good. He did all right. Oh, yeah, he was horrible center. Yeah, absolutely horrible. Yeah. I think the NFL has probably made more enemies from players getting cut and traded and stuff than it's made friends. It's got to be hard. You figure a lot of these guys have been playing football their whole lives, since pee-wee football, all the way up to, high school, college. They've been doing it for free. You go in the NFL, you're making money, you finally reach the pinnacle of your sport, you get cut. End of your career. You're like, what? Yeah, the hip drop tackle. Kickoff change, yeah, but they did this thing, Rampage, I was reading. I haven't really dove deep on it yet, but apparently you can't do surprise onside kicks anymore. You have to give notice, and you can only do it in the fourth quarter, and you can only do it twice. That's just weird. I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, that's right. That's why they didn't play Leverett. Yeah. You're right, Tom. Okay, we got round 6 here. Yeah, the onside rules, I was like, where did that even come from? I didn't even know they were that was an issue. All right, anybody got anybody they want 6th round? If not, I'm just going to put the top 4 here. Jordan Whittington. We can't get him because that's way too close to Jordan Whitehead. That would confuse me. Sione Vaki from Utah. This sounds Indian. Yeah, 100% MH. All right, we don't need a defensive tackle. We've already got one. I'm going to go with A.J. Barner. Tight end, Michigan. Do we need a safety? Let's do it. Vaki. Safety, Utah. A.J. Barner. Okay. That's a good point. Blues. Dallin Holker. Oh, he's gone. I don't know how they're going to do the whole hip drop tackle thing. I mean, it's hard enough with all the rules. We're asking the officials to do way too much, and that's why, the refs are just too much. It's too much. They got to be babysitters. They got to break up fights. They got to look after the quarterback. They got to look after the wide receivers. They got to make sure the running back doesn't drop his head. They got to, all the rules. I mean, the rule book is this thick now. Ridiculous. I don't know how they're going to be able to do it. And so many people, because a lot of people are betting now. This is going to make a lot of people mad when, there's bad calls and stuff. Thomas Harbor. Gone. We're missing out on all the good ones. Okay, let's see. Mark Perry. Do we know him? Aeneas Smith. Did I spell that right? How about we just do Smith? He's gone. Right. How do you tackle from behind now? I don't think you can. I mean, you can't grab them by the top. You can't grab them by the bottom. You can't leave your feet. Illinois tight end. Let's see. All the tight end. Oh, Tip Ryman. Let's put him on there. I like his name. Tip. Tight end. Illinois. And one more. Mark Perry. Search. Oh, there it was. Okay, we'll do Mark Perry. So I got 2 safeties and 2 tight ends. You guys fight it out. Here we go. Boom. Scott, you leaving us? All right, brother. Okay. We've got on the poll, we've got Ryman, Barner, Vacky, and Perry. 2 safeties, 2 tight ends. Looks like right now Tip Ryman is in the lead. Tight end from Illinois. Dang, don't nobody like Mark Perry. Uh-oh. A.J. Barner closing in. I like the name Tip. Is it Riemann or Ryman? It's probably Fred. Ryman. I'm with you, Rampage. He's a big guy, apparently. Tip is a big guy. Don't want tight end tipping the ball. Oh, gosh, yeah. Round 7, just go highest rated quarterbacks, linebackers. We need a tight end. Do we? How many tight ends do we need? Yeah, that's why he's been so quiet, David. He's having to log in and out of his alts to do the votes. Uh-oh. Vacky's getting some votes. He's closing in. Nobody likes Mark Perry at all. Is it him or is it TCU that everybody dislikes? Riemann is huge. Vote and hit the like button. Romeo, yeah, James from Mr. Bucs Nation, he did a thing on Twitter, just a poll. He's doing like a bracket, like March Madness, with content creators, and then he's doing a separate one for reporters. And he's having people vote on everything. We got beat out by Buck What You Heard. Got trounced, actually. It was like 70% to 30%. Felt delicious, MK. Thank you for twisting my arm. I appreciate that. Well, we've got 2 good ones now. Talk about tight ends. Not counting Cokeefe. Cokeefe is not a tight end. David Wells. But Payne Durham and Kate Otten are pretty good. I like them. We got Tanner Tala, David Wells, and then Cokeefe. But like I said, Cokeefe is not a tight end. Beer is what makes America run. I think beer is what has made civilization run since the beginning of man. You voted for the safety, even though you like Perry. Nobody voted for Perry. I feel kind of sad for him. I almost want to vote for him. Just because he's all alone over there. Yeah, maybe Perry will be there in round 7. Drink beer, recycle can bottle, repeat. The planet loves it. Well, Romeo, in my defense, I didn't know that the polling was going on, so I wasn't able to put the word out, get my peeps ready. Tola. You don't think he's going to make the roster? All right. It looks like it's going to be Tip. Tip Ryman. And boom. All right. I really wish they'd had a timer on here so we could be under stress. Thanks, MK. Appreciate it, brother. We want to try for Perry again? No, he's gone. See, Tom? That's what happens. You know, Rampage, I know the guy and seen his stuff, but when I saw who I was up against, I was like, is he still putting stuff out? I was like, I should have this one easy. No, got stomped. Tip sounds like a ladies' man. Tip ended up going, hey, pretty high. Yeah, we got him at Tip 220. We are right on, man. We know what we're doing. Yeah, he's a good guy. I don't mind losing to him. Perry's gone. All right, cornerbacks. We got Mika Abraham. Marcel. We didn't get any quarterbacks until this late? Wow. Okay. Mika Abraham, Marcellus Dial, Al Blades Jr., Jaden Davis, DeCorian Patterson, Quantez Stiggers, Miles Battle, Storm Duck. We got to draft Storm Duck. Storm Duck. Wow. Oh, we drafted Perry? Nah, we drafted Tip. This is AI. No, we have not picked a cornerback, so we're doing it. I'm putting Storm Duck on the poll just because I really like the name. Seventh pick. We're going to go all cornerbacks here. Storm Duck. That's hilarious. Andy's from Louisville. Isn't their mascot the angry cardinal or something? Duck what you heard. Tennessee, you know his name. Well, let me search by school. Yeah, you had said that. It's either you pick, David, you said you either pick a quarterback in the first round or the last round. And we scraping the bottom of the barrel here with the cornerbacks. Storm Duck. Tennessee. Oh, Kamal Hayden? Is he who you're thinking of? Tom? I'm going to put him on the list. I'm going to have to look at some film on Storm Duck, though, man. You got a name like Storm Duck. You better be able to do something special. Or Quantez Stiggers. Kamal Hayden. Yep, he's available. Oh, yeah, I've already got him on the thing. Okay. I'm going to put Abraham on here because he's top available. I want the Storm Duck too, right? You're going to get national attention if you have a guy named Storm Duck on your team. Marcellus Dial. Okay. Here we go. Starting to pull. Storm Duck runs a good 40. Oh, Miles Battle. Hold up. Okay. I'll put him on instead of the last guy I put. Quarterback. Utah. Boom. There we go. Vote on these cornerbacks. Wouldn't that be something, Tom, if that was his? Is it? Donnie Abraham. I'm going to look it up. His dad is named Donnie. Hold on. Holy crap. His dad's name is Donnie. I'm looking to see if it's Donnie Abraham. Yes! That's Donnie Abraham's son. Well, I know who we're going to pick in the 6th round, 7th round. I mean, for real, Buccaneers are going to pick Micah Abraham. Wow. Man, there's a lot of NFL kids in this draft. Jackie Battle. You kept him around in Madden. Al Blades. Low player ranking, high meme ranking. That's funny. Donnie Duck. Micah Abraham is the son of Donnie Abraham, who was the cornerback opposite of oh my gosh, in the Super Bowl. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Can I change my vote? No. Yeah, that's Donnie's son. That's crazy. Is Duck really, really small? Storm Duck? His name is Storm. Storm Duck. Stats. That's hilarious. He's 6'1". 6'1", 200 pounds. Not bad. That's hilarious. Let's get Mika Abraham and Storm Duck. His parents, he probably would have ended up murdering them in their sleep if they would have named him Donald. I don't see his 40 here. Let me see. Storm Duck, 40-yard. Draft Buzz says 4.38. Not bad. Dang. Not bad at all. Ronnie Barber. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Brian Kelly, Ronnie Barber. Right? That's what I was thinking, David. I mean, you got the name. Both names are actually cool. Storm is cool. Duck is cool. He's 6 foot, 6'1". There's controversy there whether he's 6'1". He's 200 pounds. He's got 9 3/8-inch hands. Not too shabby. And he ran a 4.38 in the 40. Micah Abraham, we don't care what his stats are because he's Donnie Abraham's son. So we're just going to draft him on that alone. How about Daffy? Oh, that would have been the worst. All right, MK, brother. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a blessed one. Yeah, David, I don't know why the guy's, maybe it's because he played at a crappy school. Don't know. He was invited to the Hula Bowl. Maybe he just didn't have a lot of, didn't compete with a lot of good wide receivers or something. Didn't get a chance to show his stuff. He might. I mean, he might go undrafted. Duck might go undrafted too. Yeah. If Abraham goes undrafted, we're definitely going to bring him on. All right, guys. We got our picks. Oh, wait. Everybody picks Storm Duck. That's funny. But I don't think it would be a bad pick. I know we were being funny with it, but So here we go. That's what we got. We got Chop Robinson, Cooper Beebe, Braden Fisk, Johnny Wilson, 6'7" wide receiver out of Florida State, Maurice Luafu, Tip Ryman, and Storm Duck, also known as Daffy. That's not, as far as our draft might stink, as far as these players panning out, But I think name-wise, we win the Super Bowl. We got Storm, Tip, Maurice, BB, and Chop. I mean, how do you not win the name draft with these guys? Maurice, Tip Ryman. Oh man, that's a great draft. David, you out? All right, brother. Yeah, I'm fixing to wrap it up too. We got our guys. I don't know. I'm not too upset about it. Yeah, well, they didn't fall to us, man. Had to go with Chop. Frazier was taken. Rattler. We could have thrown him into the name Olympics too. Rattler. All right, guys. Whew, this was fun. We have to do this again. TJ Tampa, yes. We should do it just purely on names alone. Draft. Let's do that real quick next time. You talking about TJ Tampa going to 32nd? I don't know. I don't know how to go back and look at that. Oh, here we go. Full results. It doesn't show if they traded or not. Bo Nix, that's a good name too. The Alice Cooper burger. I'm gonna have to check it out. I love hamburgers. Meat and bread. My choice of food. All right, guys. I gotta get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. That was fun. That was good stuff. Rampage, glad you had a good meal. Tom, David, everybody. Y'all good peeps. Hope y'all have a blessed evening. Blessed rest of your week. And I hope our draft turns something out like this, man. Because I like it. I really like a Storm Duck. I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow him next year. Just out of nowhere, and then he's got good measurables. And with a name like Storm Duck, man, you gotta bring the intangibles. Yes, everybody have a good Easter too. Go to church. It's Easter. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. And I'm not going to do the live stream on Mondays. It just seems to be too much stuff to come. We'll do it on Tuesdays. I want to start doing it daily again, but not a whole lot to talk about. Anyhow, everybody, y'all have a great rest of your week, great weekend, a good Easter, and we'll see you next week, if not sooner. But until next time, go Bucs. Nope, that wasn't it. Here it is. Wrong button.